All right, what's up, guys? It's Cozy here, and we are going to watch a rank 1 Groot player, which I am really excited to see. I have not seen like a professional or a really good Groot player replay yet, so I'm super stoked on this personally as a Groot enthusiast myself. But oftentimes I find myself wondering, like, what is the optimal way to use his walls? Like, what should I be doing here? I know Groot can be very good because I know that he is played. He does get not very much, but some decent play in like the upper ranks. So how do we become one of those players? Well, Mace here, who is rank 1, I'm going to switch this over. He's the rank 1 player currently today. It's December 27th. He is the rank 1 player in the planet, which is, that's pretty good. It's a pretty good rank, I think. Worldwide, and he doesn't usually play Groot, so I haven't found like a Groot main, but he's a tank main. He plays Doctor Strange, he plays Magneto, all of the common ones, but also some Groot. So anyways, without further ado, let's get into the pick ban phase here. Always curious to see who they're pick banning in the higher elos, and I mean, the meta's going to change probably significantly over time as people figure things out, blah, 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 right? But this is what we got right now. Let's go forward here. Doctor Strange ban, okay, and a Hulk ban. Hulk is awesome. Hulk is the other character I've been, frontliner, I should say, that I've been getting some play in, and he is so fun just to like, he has infinite leaps, he's just bouncing around the map. He's so hard to kill, right? Maybe that's what, so a good Hulk player, it's like, it's hard to finish him off because he'll transform into the little weak version, Dr. Banner version of himself and just like skitter away, get healed, and then just come back with full HP. Plus his HP bar just completely replenishes anytime he morphs, right? So he can be at 1% HP and then use his ult and then starts again back at full HP. So it's like 3 HP bars you got to kill in that guy. Anyways, I digress. Also have Hawkeye, which is like, he's perma-banned, I'm noticing, and then also Hela, or Hela, however you say it. Yeah, and I'd say Doctor Strange is pretty much 100% pick or ban rate as well. Let's get over to our boy here, Dr. Mace. Dr. Mace. Just Mace. Cool. So yeah, I have not watched this yet. I'm excited to see what happens. He has his 2 forms of walls, obviously. And, each wall does different effects. They'll even do damage to, it's kind of weird, his walls will do damage to enemies if you get hits off while they're near an enemy. So yeah, I'm just curious to see how he goes about this.
You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
I imagine that, obviously, I mean, on defense, I can see, obviously walls would be good on defense, right? Because they're trying to push towards you, and you can just put up walls to kind of slow their push. But on offense, it's going to be a little bit different. So let's see here. He's taking the front line, obviously. Playing well with his health bar here. The healer is kind of focusing him. And, just barely teasing death there. I was thinking, like, maybe he'll... Okay, interesting wall. Oh, okay, he uses the wall to jump up. See, I never thought about that. Right there, already learned something. The wall tech coming out strong here from Mace. So you can use the walls to leap up onto, higher platforms. Noted. Alright, he's scrapping it up. Just, okay, barely getting shaved off there. Let's see here. How do I just, speed up as the numpad? Oh, num plus num down. Okay. So he's definitely doing well, absorbing a lot of damage here. Just kind of forcing it, right? Like putting himself right up in front. typical tank behavior. I feel like Groot is especially that way, where you're just really at the front line, putting yourself out there, especially with those walls. You can kind of afford to do things. And right there, you know, he's trying to block off the escape there. Nice. Just being a huge nuisance. Just dancing. I mean, look at how much trust he's putting into his healers here. You know, it must be nice at these higher elos to be able to fully trust your healer to actually get those heals off on you, you know, so you don't have to worry about your healer just lollygagging off on the side, not doing their job, you know. I mean, because he would have been dead like 40 times here already, right, if he wasn't getting the proper heals. But he's like, yeah, it's crazy the amount of times he's just been dancing around in the 10% health margin. Pretty crazy. Feels good, you know. Feels good as a tank to just have that, like, nice healer action there. He's scrapping it up. He's just right in the front there. Yeah, you'll notice in these higher elos, people just don't die as often. You know? But as soon as one does, you'll kind of see, you know, you'll kind of see the domino effect, obviously, right? You'll see that in normal games too, but people won't die needlessly, is what I'm trying to say, you know? Oh, okay, that's like a wall on a wall. I'm wondering if you can make like ramps like that, with two walls like that. Huh. Yeah, but in these elos, like, obviously, people are not dying needlessly as much. You know, if they are going to die, it's usually or ideally for a good reason. You know, at least they had a good idea in mind, you know? They had like a strategy. Maybe they're going for a kill, or they are trying to divert attention so that other members or other sides of the team could be pushing in and pick things off. That's one thing I'm really working on in my games, is not dying needlessly, you know? You're no use to your team dead. And if you do die, like I said, like, you want to make sure you died for a good reason. Maybe your death caused so much distraction that it was worth it, is one option, or maybe you got a kill or two for the death. That's worth it. But yeah, you don't want to just be caught out of position and just die for no reason, obviously. It's so much easier said than done, I know this, but these are the things in games like this where we just have to work on things like that. Yeah, so... Yes. He's 11-2 right now. Search 25,000 damage block already.
Behold the god of thunder!
Again, he's just had like a full-time healer, basically, one or two, just focused on him, allowing him to just be a true damage sponge, allowing his fighters the freedom to get around. Not bad. Let's see here. Skip forward a bit.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready. The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's get on Groot. Okay. I'm gonna back up just a bit there. That's my fault. I want to see the full situation. Just how it goes from the very beginning, you know? Okay, here we go. Okay, so they are on defense this time. He kind of senses that they're trying to go up the staircase there, and look how ideal this is. I mean, to me anyways, I see that little hallway, I see that choke point, and I just think, well, why not spam some walls there? Obviously you can use the walls to block off, say, 3/4 of any choke point, which allows just that little peak point for you know, fire to funnel through. Of course that works both ways for both teams, but yeah. In that situation though, if you have a little window where you can shoot through, the further you are back from that choke point, you are safer, obviously. If you're right up close to it, you're just an easier target. But if you're way like off in the rafters or something, shooting down that thing, it's very unlikely that they're gonna shoot you through the choke point all the way to wherever you are. Especially not on the first like peak, you know. So what is the purpose of that wall there? What's the purpose of that wall there? If you guys are a Groot player and you know, why would he put that wall there? Call me noob for asking, but I'm genuinely curious, so let me know in comments. Why would you put a wall like that just kind of over there? Okay, he's scrapping it up. This little tree, you know, his left click does a formidable amount of damage if you can land those for sure. It's kind of a delayed flight through the air, obviously, so you gotta kind of predict their movement just a little bit. And, you know, it goes further than I originally had thought. Kind of hard to see from, you know, your own perspective how far out that left click goes, but it goes a decent ways for sure. But this Captain America is just seems really out of position.
Only 60 seconds left.
He's gonna try to go around the side here. Interesting. He has both of his walls, you know, ready to go. Okay, ults there, brings him in. Nice. I like the idea there, you know. If you're able to get a Groot ult with a Magneto ult at the same time, I mean, that's kind of game over, right?
Let's keep fighting until we have a winner.
Alright, is he running up here? It's a pretty stalematey game. They've gotten a little bit of points off on the attack, but nothing too crazy. They're gonna have to reclaim it though, obviously. So he goes down there. Let's just kind of analyze this real quick. What did he do wrong, if anything? Oh my gosh. Okay. He just kind of seems like... I mean, maybe he was hoping for his team to follow, but they... Yeah, he keeps looking back at his team. Look at that. He keeps looking back at his team to kind of check their positions, and it does kind of look like... It does kind of look like they're funneling in towards him, to be fair. So... he probably thinks that they're right behind him. He's gonna have more backup, more heals maybe, and it just didn't happen. So I can see where that went wrong, I suppose. He's probably, maybe he's thinking to himself like, you know, damn, teammates like not following up with me. Waits for the heals.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
Okay. Do they try to stop this before the point is capped?
We are undefeatable.
Okay, I want to see that Magneto ult again real quick. Okay. It's pretty messy here. So chaotic. Ooh, does he survive this? Okay.
Maximum pulse!
Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum. You got them all.
Right now he's sitting at 20 and 6. So, man, 50, look at that. 51, almost 52,000 damage soaked compared to their like 40,000. So he's a tier above their tanks for sure. He doesn't have, notice he doesn't have a perfect score. It's not like he's 20 and 0 or 20 and maybe 1 death. He's 20 and 6th. So he's not 26. He's not afraid, you know, to put himself out there and, you know, maybe kind of a higher risk, higher reward, because all those times that he survived with 1 HP or like, you know, 5 or 10% HP, you know that the enemy team is kicking themselves for it, and they had wasted a lot of cooldowns, a lot of ammunition, and time invested in trying to pick him off. That when it fails, that's huge. That just allows so much space for the rest of his teammates to have an influence, and you know, that's just more time the enemy team has to be reloading or stepping back to wait for the cooldowns. Obviously, every second makes a huge difference. But that does mean you're gonna go down. Does mean you're gonna die. That's the way a tank should play. Obviously, you shouldn't be cowering in the back, so makes sense. It's a good balance there. This is cool. Like, I have not seen high-level Groot yet. Look at this. Okay, blocks it perfect. Blocks them off. Gets 2 trapped in here. Nice. He's getting healed so much. I do not see this very much in my lower games. Must be nice. So I'm guessing, I wonder if he's anticipating the revive there, if he knows it's ready. I mean, if you think about it, a revive on one of your team's tanks, you're getting more HP out of that revive, so it kind of makes sense to have a tank revive instead of a duelist in most situations, I would say. Not all, but just as far as raw HP, you're just getting much more of a front line going on there. Spaghetti war in the middle. Overtime. He goes down.
The current score is
3-3.
3.
Okay. Gotcha.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Pretty close game so far.
My life energy
My bad, let's back up here. Okay.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2. Don't forget, securing the mission area.
All right, what do you got, Groot? Let's see
Only
here.
60 seconds left.
Okay.
Whoa, enemies are here.
The enemy team has opted to do some on either side.
Need assistance.
I'd say doing having a dual point entry or even 3 or 4 on some maps if it's possible is usually better than just one brute force pushed. Obviously due to AoE type skills just having more of a worth on a big clump of 6 heroes, whereas if you're spread out, you can't hit them on both sides at once, obviously.
The final 10 seconds.
Okay,
Keep fighting until we have a winner.
so they get that first point.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
Close game. Okay, he goes down there. Oh. Okay, yeah. Goes down.
Almost there.
Sorry guys, I'm just trying to get the right place here. Okay, Spaghetti War with Captain America. Wet Noodle War. Soaking damage very well. I think he's thinking to himself, come on team, look at all this damage I'm soaking, like, do something. Please, for the love of God, do something. Oh my gosh. He is Groot. He is Groot. Nice. Successful win. Okay, let's check out the stats here.
4, 2, 3.
I think, yeah. Definitely just a good example of, I mean,
Which side?
the rank 1 person in the world with great positioning on Groot. You saw some pretty good wall action there. I was hoping to see maybe some more like, flashy plays with the walls where he blocked off more people at chokes or, cut off enemies from the rest of their team. Or maybe, saved allies in the nick of time with the walls, but maybe you just didn't get the opportunity to do that there. But not bad. Not bad. Let's see here. Let's just go ahead and see here. Yeah, so he ends with, look at this. I have not seen this in a game yet, in one of my own games. A number this high right here. Almost 100,000 damage blocked. Is crazy. Look, there's a reason why he's MVP. There's a reason why he's the rank 1 in the world. I mean, he's just so far above these enemy tanks here. Even his own allied, Magneto. He's out damaging and out blocking. Just pretty darn crazy. Pretty darn crazy. Props to his healers here, obviously. But look, the enemy healer... No, I'm sorry. Okay, yeah. Yeah, enemy healers just popping off here. That is a lot of healing as well. That is crazy. Yeah, so I mean, to take away from this, shoot. Find a good healer, maybe? Make sure your healers, tell your healers in chat like, hey, I'm gonna be aggressive. I will carry the game. We will win these games, most likely. Just make sure you heal me. I am, after all, the tank. I'm going to be like getting up in there and like causing a lot of ruckus. So if you keep me healed, it'll, pretty basic stuff. Just good positioning, not going too far out, but not too far back. And kind of, you could see him kind of teasing it. Like he'd sometimes play a little bit more forward to kind of draw aggro and then float back and then forth. I mean, a lot of gameplay with all the different heroes in this game is that way, where you're kind of bouncing back and forth between that like a little bit aggressive, and then you start to feel the aggro draw on you from the enemy team, and then you kind of take a couple steps back, and as soon as you start to feel the enemy team stop shooting you and focus like on your other allies, then that's when you go back in and start to pique their attention again. And there's just that constant dance pretty much in games like this that really seems to get you the win if you can find that balance. So all right, this was the #1 player in the world playing Groot. I hope you guys liked it. For more replays, please follow and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.